Hey everyone! So it's Friday again, and this week we're doing a collaborative story, and I have not heard the first 3 parts of the story. I have only heard Stefan's part yesterday, and now I need to wrap the story up without knowing anything except what Stefan let slip yesterday. Let's just start. So she pushes her friend out of the way to protect her from the murderer, and the murderer is coming at her, and luckily she was really practiced in the art of Taekwondo, and as everyone knows, Taekwondo is like karate, but for the feet. And this would have been really bad if she were wearing pants, because as you know, she was pooping and her pants were still like down. But luckily she was wearing a skirt, so she could just easily lift her foot out of the skirt, and she bitch slapped the murderer with her foot. And as this happens, a lot of disgusting fluids flew onto the murderer because she didn't have the time to clean herself after defecating. As the murderer got all the disgusting fluids on him, he started melting on the spot. Of course, the protagonist and her friend were shocked by this, but what they didn't realize was that every other guest in the Waffle House was also a murderer like this one, and they started coming at them slowly but surely, and they weren't actually human. And their indication of that was how the first murderer was just melting in front of them. She says, hey, obviously crap is the way to deal with these people. So she tells her friend, I know this is disgusting, but we just gotta throw my turd at them. And well, it was a matter of life and death because they were kind of coming at them with like all the knives and forks from the waffle place, and they were like rah, 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 rah. And so that's what they did. They started throwing turd at the people, and they all melted. They melted completely, so there was like nothing left. At that point, the protagonist had gone through so much. So the protagonist falls down and she's like, this has been such a hard day. I don't know how to cope anymore. Like, she'd just gone through like all this like weird emotions, from like panic to fear and all kinds of like heroic actions. And then she was sitting in a Waffle House and she was thinking about being hungry and pooping and the circle of life. And then she had to throw turd at a bunch of creatures that wanted to kill her friend. And her friend put her hand on her shoulder and said, it's okay. It's okay that you feel this way. You're only human. And good riddance, look at these people. They weren't human. Let's go take a bath. Let's go take a bath and wash away all this crap. Let's forget that this ever happened. And then they kissed. A passionate, passionate kiss. After all they'd been through together, it was inevitable that they would fall in love. And they went and they took that bath and they got out of town. They got out of the country. They moved to a distant country, got themselves a home in the countryside, and lived together with an inevitable, very, very weird fetish that I will not go into. And lived there for the rest of their lives, doing good. God, that was hard. I hope you enjoyed the story. Now I'm going to go and watch the whole thing. But if you want to watch the whole thing, we will have a video with all 5 parts. You can click here to watch it if you are interested. And if you just want to watch the theme that we had last week, which was really fun, then you can click somewhere here where we'll have like those videos. Have a nice Easter weekend. I can't do this. I can't do this. It's too... Oh, this is disgusting. Stefan, what are you doing to me? I'm sorry, internet. I'm really, really, really sorry. Better wrap this up.